Hello everyone, this is Boy King Killa and welcome to The Last Door Season 2. Now, I played the original Last Door and I'm gonna shut up here. Previously on The Last Door, Jeremiah DeWitt, alerted by the suicide and mysterious letter of his friend Anthony Beechworth, went in search for the memories of his past that he had lost. DeWitt discovered that in school he had taken part in a strange experiment. Its goal was to peek through the veil, the thin line between common reality and the world of horror and madness that lies beyond, under the watch of the eye of the bird. During his search, he was inoculated with the drug they had used back then. The serum made DeWitt's mind travel for a few hours to the dreamlike realm of the Veil. There, he met his old classmate, Alexander Dupre, who urged DeWitt to join his cause and cross with him to the realm of the bird. When DeWitt woke up from his trance, he found himself deeply convinced by his friend's words. He traveled to Dupre's house, where he discovered his friend had dosed himself with the new serum, leaving a catatonic body behind. This new drug was capable of transporting the mind permanently to the Veil and beyond. Finally, DeWitt found a vial of serum and had it injected. He met his friend again in the Veil, and together they walked through the last door, entering a world forbidden to human eyes. DeWitt's therapist, Dr. John Wakefield, worried by his patient's disappearance and strange visions, had sought the help of his colleague, Professor John Kaufman, an expert in the occult. Searching Anthony Beechworth's house, Wakefield and Kaufman found a disturbing returned letter in which Anthony had tried to warn Alexander Dupre of what could happen if the door was open. He feared something from the other side might then come to ours. Alright, so as I was saying, I played the first game a while back. They are coming. None of us could prepare for this. The visions, screaming, were merely a warning. And now, it is too late. They are coming. Last night, I had the nightmare again, but this time, it was different. This time, he talked to me. It was the same unknown street, void of any sound and life. I walked aimlessly, as if I were lost. Then, I could hear it, the broken tromping on the wet cobblestones, the familiar sound of approaching limping footsteps. Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly, like he was expecting something. This time, he spoke. Give me back what he took. Nothing else. Give me back what he took. No, I have fallen asleep again. What time is it? Dawn already. It is time. It was several months since Kaufman and I had found that mysterious letter in Anthony Beechwood's house. A letter never sent, with a cryptic warning of what would happen if a certain door were open. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexander Dupre. We felt sure Dupre was key to finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah DeWitt, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances, troubled by the death of his friend Anthony. DeWitt had visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Kaufman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigations with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research. Though his thoughts and methods remained a secret, in his last letter, he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexander had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if it proved correct, to gather whatever information might arise. London. East Hill. The playwright. So, this is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. I hope I can find more information on Alexander Dupre here. What can you tell me about this building? What can you tell me about this building? The asylum? I've never been inside, and hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual around here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Goodbye, boy. Goodbye, sir. A few cardboard sheets lie on the bench. Each shows a perfectly symmetric design in black ink. Good morning. Ah, yes, a lovely morning. Sunlight of a quite fascinating character. I beg your pardon? The light, it makes everything look so different, you see. Light touches things, soaks into them, and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer, or makes them die. Do you live here in the hospital? I do indeed. My family is a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They are just incapable of appreciating my art, or any art. For that matter, they may mistake it for insanity. What are you drawing there? I'm not just drawing, my friend. I'm trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. Those animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed. So they take them away. They take my drawings and they study them, and they laugh because my eyes can see the light, and theirs are blind. But someday, everyone will understand. Who are they? The ones who take your art away. Ha! Those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror, where they think themselves safe, and they look at me, they observe me, they even take notes. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one Alexander Dupre? The name does not ring a bell. But I have not been here long, though. You should ask the other patients. They might be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. Or you could ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here. Would you happen to know where your drawings are now? I suspect they are somewhere in the archive, since I have seen confiscated items taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in there for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of those guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry if you could recover my drawings. I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. You have some curious drawings right there beside you. Oh, you mean these? They are the only art that makes any sense here. The doctors use them to cajole some patients into revealing secret inner truths. I won't return them to the doctors until they return the art they've stolen from me. I must go. Have a nice day. The large door is made of strong metal. This must lead to a secure ward of the hospital. Nope. So we need to go back. Or can I take those? Please do not touch them. So yeah, the first game was really fun and really creepy because of how it blends Lovecraft so well with everything else. Good morning, madame. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I am a psychiatrist. Oh my, good morning. Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you. What do you mean you lack experts? Every year we get less funding from the Crown. First, the doctors started to leave. Then it was the caretakers. Now, very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out living with the proper people. We must keep ourselves safe, and our patients too, of course. I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here. A few years ago. His name is Alexander Dupre. Did you perchance ever meet him? Alexander Dupre? Yes, there was one with a foreign name. I remember something of him. A good man, if I recall correctly. An educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know. With this lot, I'm sorry to hear that I can't remember much. There have been so many people here, it is hard to keep track. Have you worked here for long? Yes, a long time. I can scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here, and the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore, but we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients? May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information about the man I am looking for, Mr. Dupre. I am sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without the proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take care to respect their privacy, but do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It is a long time since they have been organized. Ooh. Oh, that voice is hard as hell to do. This must be the recreational wing, where patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I can find someone who met Alexander Dupre while he was institutionalized. A man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. Good morning, madame. My name is Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient of this institution.
The rumbling...
She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Madam, if I may persist, have you been living here for long?
The rumbling...
I'm looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him.
An eyeless gaze.
I'm looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexander Dupre. Ooh. Oh. What a strong reaction upon hearing Mr. Dupre's name. She must have at least met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Good morning. I am a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask for your assistance? I'm looking for a former patient of this institution. His name is Dupre.
I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard that name before.
Maybe one of your senior colleagues could know something about this former patient.
Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She has been here for years, maybe for too long. You know, we caretakers live here with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum premises. This life can get to you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics.
Ooh, that's really bad, dude. The asylum is quite big, but I can't help but notice there aren't many patients around.
Well, apart from those in the isolation ward, it is true that there are not many patients at present, but there are even fewer of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital, for what I've been told, and the old times the income was enough to provide for everything we needed. A complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. But as the newer, bigger regional asylums were built, the Crown's support was gradually withdrawn from East Hill. Soon everyone started leaving, and this is what remains.
Well, thank you. In any case, I will leave you to work in peace. Oh god, am I gonna have to do these voices for the entire Let's Play? Oh dear god. A glass jar full of transparent liquid that may or may not be water. There is a coin resting at the bottom. Looks like therapy logs. Edward Rowan, 27, acute dementia, September 25th, 1891. Mr. Rowan's condition has degenerated since the last session. He is restless, as if the morphine had no effect on him. For the last week he has been obsessive, troubled for reasons unknown. September 25th, 1891. The patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. September 29th, 1891. Dr. Whittle has been attacked and bitten in the face. Ooh, ouch. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Rowan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is possible cause. October 3rd, 1891. Mr. Rowan is getting better day by day, both physically and mentally. His habits have changed considerably. He now shows interest in religion and spends his time murmuring prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. Oh no. Oh no, I already know what the prayers are. The warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. Give the coin to the paper boy. I'd like a newspaper. 6pence, is it? Here. Thank you, sir. Alright, now we give the newspaper to her.
Why Thank you kindly. How thoughtful you are.
A bookshelf. These books are not volumes of psychiatry or medical science, but old serial novels for patients to read. This is the hospital archive, where a record of each patient must be stored. If Mr. Dupre was really committed at East Hill, his files should be here somewhere. It has been a long time since this desk was last used. It is covered in discarded papers and pens and a noticeable layer of dust. The drawers are all locked. This cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients, ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. His file is right here, Dupre Alexander, room 108A. All the files are missing. It is as if they had been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with an address written on it, Paul Street, 26. Could that be where Alexander Dupre lived before he was committed to the hospital? Paul Street. I should follow this new lead and see if it takes me somewhere useful. Let's see. All the dates of this cabinet are prior to 1870. I'm looking for a more recent file. A metal locker. A small sign reads seized objects. It is locked. I need a key to open it. There should be a key around here somewhere. The portrait of a restrained patient surrounded by caretakers and a doctor. So let's see, how much time do we have left? This door is number 24. I'm looking for number 26. Number 26. This is the place I was looking for, but the door is bricked up. I must find another way in. The windows are so thoroughly cemented over that it almost mixes with the facade. The ruins of an old chapel, apparently destroyed by fire. A mess of wooden planks and the remains of benches and chairs. There's someone on their knees, praying. Their face is covered by a hood. An improvised altar covered in candles. With this candle, I can light my way through the dark. This is really spooky. Looks like this hole leads to the building next door. I don't like this. Not one bit, you guys. Not one fucking bit. Not one itty bitty bitty bit. This must be the interior of the bricked up building I saw on the street, Mr. Dupre's former residence. I cannot tell who's depicted in the portrait since it is so badly damaged. It seems someone crushed it into the floor. There's something amongst the ashes. It is a piece of paper. It looks like some kind of message, but there is only one half here. The paper has been carefully burnt. A military medal. There is a relic here there is a relic of Her Majesty the Queen, and several pieces of metal engraved with the names of battles unknown to me. There's a piece of paper on the table. The paper shows some seemingly random letters. It seems as if half of it is missing. Ooh! Combine. This is strange. I've put both halves together, but some letters seem to be missing from the right half. The message does not make any kind of sense. Few books remain in the shelf, mostly doubtful treatises in chemistry and alchemy. Among the titles are Trithemius de Lapide Philosophico Gerbes de Inventione, Vertitas, the anonymous work Tuba Philosophorum, and Ludwig Prinz Mysteries of the Worm. A large metal safe. Let me see. Give me a moment. Let's see. Alright, well, I am going to end this episode here, you guys, because, let me see, I do not, wait, actually, alright, so let's see, 4 is 6, I'll have to look this up. Anyways, this has been Boy King Hill. I hope you all enjoyed this. We have entered the month of Halloween, hence is why I am doing a Let's Play of The Last Door. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.